We've got a good county, but I think we can do better. I've been humbled by the calls and support, people that ask me to run and challenge me to run. But our families are facing a lot of difficulties right now. The economy's in tough shape. Our businesses are facing ever and growing regulation and fees from all levels of government that make it difficult. Our county's full of a lot of hard-working people that's been tightening their belts to get through this, and they feel like their county ought to be doing the same thing. And they're a little frustrated about it. I'm into business. I understand business, been into business, been in private business for all my life. This county, this district particularly, in this county is going to have some infrastructure needs. We are really growing. There at Gateway down there, it is just starting. I'm telling you, I've been looking at some of the plans that's coming there. 2 new restaurants that's coming, all kind of hotels are looking at, they're about to blow up there at that thing. And we need the transportation infrastructure, the sewer and water has got to come forward. We've got to put a greater priority in that. We cannot repeat what we did in Martinez and Evans, where the growth has overtaken and surpassed infrastructure, and we will never catch up. We don't need to do that out here in the 4th District.
If God is going to bless me to win this election, I'm not going to Columbia County down at the commissioners meeting to oust anybody. I'm going to go down there and I'm going to be asking questions. And if we don't need, if they can't answer the questions I ask, and we don't need it, it's going to help the majority of the people in this district or the whole county as far as that goes, then we don't need it. Whittle responded that once you make concessions to the state, you never get them back. And we're not going to get them back. So we have got to stop spending our tax dollars on state projects. That includes wasteful state spending. But it takes 3 votes, ladies and gentlemen, to change the excessive spending in this county. It takes 3 votes to change the way District 4 can grow. It takes 3 votes to get something done in this county. And if any one of us sit up here and tell you we can do it, we can't do it. It takes 3. So ladies and gentlemen, y'all remember me. I'm going down there to ask the questions they don't want to answer. And believe me, if I find out that there is something going on with our tax dollars that is not benefiting this county, then I will let each and every one of y'all know.
And I bring to the table cooperation. I bring to the table leadership. But most of all, I bring the voice of the people that I've talked with and their concerns. And I'm willing to do what the people want throughout the entire district. We know that this is a very diverse district, and I'm prepared to hear all the concerns, and I'm prepared to be a voice for all the people of the district, and to work with the entire county as far as in a harmonious way to get things done. I look forward to trying to get industry into Columbia County, that not just industry, but businesses that will generate some taxes to ease the tax burden, because we got to manage our growth in a manner where we won't get ahead of ourselves and put impose an undue burden on the current citizens that are already here. So I bring leadership, I bring stability, and I bring a voice for the people to District 4.
I've worked diligently in the background in politics for about 20 years right now. I've always helped other people get elected, and I've always been asked, Eric, you've always done such a good job, when is your time? I've always said, politics is not for me, I'll continue to help in the background. Now that it affects me and my family, because as stated before, we hadn't had anyone to maintain the office since the 90s, when Titus was representative. Now, I feel as though it's time for someone to step up, and I'm looking to step up because I'm not going anywhere. As long as you guys will have me, I'll continue to serve for this district, and I'll continue to fight for this district. I could stand here all day and tell you things that I'd like to do, things that when I get in office, I want to do this. When I get in office, I'll contact this person, do that. But what really matters most is, in my opinion, this is our community. I don't have to wait until I get in office. I've already been contacting people. I've already been doing things. So, in saying that, when I say contacting people, I can show you right here the proposed plan to ease some of the traffic on William Few Parkway, because this is something I've already been done. I don't have to wait until I get in office. And whether I get there or not, I'm going to continue to work on these things because they affect me and they affect you. And if politicians ran a business like a lot of politicians run state, federal, county, community, we'd be broke. But because we have an endless amount of money, all we have to do is keep raising taxes and money will always come in. We shouldn't have to look at it that way. We should look at it just as you have to look at it. Every family has a budget, and we got to maintain a budget in the county, in the community, and I want to be a part of making sure that we maintain a budget.
A vote for Bill Morris is a vote for integrity. I think if you look at my career, I'm running on my reputation. I've always held myself to a higher standard, and we do that with our teachers. We expect our teachers, our principals, to be people of character and integrity and live in a fishbowl, so to speak. I think it's very similar to a public servant, and I wear that title with honor, and I've always upheld the highest standards that I possibly could for my students, my teachers, and whatever professional walk of life that I've held, and I'll do the same for you as your county commissioner. As a proven leader, I can go to the table when I meet with the other county commissioners, and I can go toe-to-toe with them. I've done that throughout my career as an administrator, and I have no qualms of doing that again. I will not be intimidated by anyone or anything. I will stand up for the citizens of District 4, the people of Grovetown, the people of Harlem, Appling, wherever they live. I represent all of you. I read recently that out of the 5,000 businesses in Columbia County, over 90% of them have 20 or fewer employees. A small business. That's the backbone of America. This is the backbone of America. America is not in Washington, D.C. America is not in Atlanta. America is in Grovetown, Georgia, Harlem, Georgia, Appling, Georgia. It's meetings like this is what makes America the great place that it is. I believe that with all my heart, and I will support that, and I will represent you to the best of my ability.